This is Nag from Sjuder. You're listening to the Thomas Eriksen podcast.
Hello and welcome to the Thomas Eriksen podcast. My name is Thomas Eriksen. And I am the man behind the Norwegian black metal band Mork. The band has been active. It's a one-man band, but since 2015, it's been a full live band with members. But I've been going strong music-wise as a one-man thing since 2004. And I've been lucky enough that all of my albums are now out via Peaceville Records, the legendary label. Label mates with greats such as Dark Throne and Autopsy, among others. I got 4 albums out and some EPs, and a new album is on the way. It will be out next year, but I got news. Today, Peaceville Records dropped the news about the new upcoming November release, which will be a EP. Kind of fill in the gap release while we are waiting for the new album. And this one is quite special for me because it's regarding my song, brand new song called Pesta, which is the plague in English. This EP will be 4 tracks. The pre-orders is out today. 4 tracks. It will be the Pesta track, which is the main focus here. And it will be my cover of the Bursum song Valen, which I did acoustically recently. And a couple of live tracks recorded actually right before the COVID broke out in the world. Well, the Pesta track is quite special for me. This summer I went on a holiday, long road trip in Norway. I really enjoy traveling in my own country. And one of the last days, I think it was the last day actually, I passed through a valley nearby Sigdal, and it turns out that the famous Norwegian artist Theodor Kittelsen, he's gone a long time ago, but he's kind of famous. He's famous overall, obviously, but in black metal it's kind of special because his drawings has been used in several black metal releases, Bursum as such, and he especially his depiction of the Black Plague or Pesta, which he did I think around 1900s, 1900, blank, I think. He did a book on that, and really eerie, mysterious and creepy drawings of his version of the Black Plague, which is portrayed by a shabby old woman-like creature that wanders from farm to farm and spreads the plague. Anyway, I got into that area where he lived when he did this book, and I did some research, and I actually found out that some of those legendary Pesta drawings is actually based upon real locations. and I got to have a photo shoot in the very building where a couple of the drawings are from. And the plan was basically just to release the pictures, the photographies for fun. You know, I went there, I got into my full get-up with corpse paint and everything, and had a photographer friend of mine, Daniel Pedersen, aka Punk Rock Photo, to have a little photo shoot. But then some days went by, and another friend of mine, Jon Løvstad, basically just said to me that why don't you just make music to this and release a single or something. So that is precisely what happened. So I during that same trip I did in Norway, I started to write some riffs, and which would turn out to be the basis for this song. So I just continued the work on those riffs when I got back into my studio. And here we are. I pitched the idea to Peaceville Records, and they picked up on it. And now, November 27th, Black Friday, I think it is, Pesta, the Mork EP, will be available on a limited 500 copies vinyl and digitally. And as of today, which is the, let's see, it's the 29th of October, the pre-orders are up at Peaceville's Burning Shed web store for the vinyl, as well as pre-orders at my own web shop over at morkisebakk.no. And the thing about my pre-orders is that 100 vinyls will be sold from there that will be hand numbered and autographed by myself. The numbers are on there anyways, but the autograph is by choice, so you can basically click signed yes or no. So I really much appreciate everyone who heads over there to pick up a copy, and perhaps some t-shirts, and all the albums are on there in CD and vinyl and stuff. So thanks a lot. It's exciting times for me to get to release this beast, because I've been sitting on it for a little while now. This week's episode, it's not the typical black metal one this time around. A good friend of mine, Stig Amundsen, aka Stu Manx, he used to play with the Norwegian rock band the Yum Yums, and he used to play in Gluecifer. And most recently, he's been here's the black metal connection. He's the bass player in Order, which is the band that's consisting of Mannheim from Mayhem, and Messiah from Mayhem, and Anders Odden of Satyricon and Cadaver fame. We had a nice chat about this and that. So not much further yapping from me, I think. We should just jump into it. Please sit back and or go for a jog or whatever, and enjoy my chat with Stig Amundsen, aka Stu Manx.
Jeg ler jo aldri, jeg er bare sur, jeg.
Skål.
Skål.
Gøtt å ha deg her.
Det er gøtt å være her, gitt.
Da kjører vi i gang da med engelsk.
All right.
Da pleier jeg å gjøre en sånn intro. Jeg er litt usikker på hvordan den skal gå nå, men we are back in the morgue and likkjelleren studio, as I am calling it sometimes. I'm sitting together with a guy that I don't know. There's something with this man that lightens up my day each time I see him because he has one of those faces and one of those smiles, and he's so fucking laid back and easygoing that my stress actually leaves me for a minute when I hang out with you. I'm sitting together with Mr. Stu Manx or Stig Amundsen.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's the best compliment I ever gotten, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. And it's true too.
Likewise.
I don't think it can be likewise because I am kind of a tense guy, at least inside.
Yeah, I don't get that impression.
You don't?
No.
Oh, that's good.
Not at all.
Then I handle it well because you should try to be inside my head for a day.
Yeah. You're among the most happy-go-lucky guys I know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
People tend to say that, but I don't know. You have things inside.
I hate people.
And me too. That's why we are here.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
That's
are misanthropes.
Yeps.
All right. Let's see. How long have I known you now? I think I got to know you in 2016.
The first show we ever did.
With Order.
And
Mork.
Mork.
And that was here in Halden, wasn't it?
It was the old grape union.
Grape Union?
The grapes union.
Morkne druer.
Morkne druer.
It's kind of funny because I remember seeing the Order logo.
Yeah.
And the O is kind of resembling a D.
Yeah.
And in Norwegian it would be druer,
Yeah.
which is grapes.
I love that.
It's funny.
Yeah, super funny. So take the evil out of it.
Yep. But that's what you're supposed to do. It's not
Yeah.
evil, man. We're breaking it down now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the facade goes and here you go. Okay, since we are here and you're under the gun, let's hear it, man. I want to know your story.
What do you want to hear?
I don't know. Is the mic too low now, or is it okay?
It's falling to pieces.
You need to tighten the screws.
That's what I do all day.
Yeah.
Tighten the screws so things don't fall down.
Oh yes, you're into cranes.
I'm working with cranes. I'm not into them.
Oh, you're high all the time. Are you
Yeah.
not into them?
No, I don't. I'm not too interested.
They don't turn you on, but you turn them on.
It's a great job. It's really interesting, but that's because of the height.
You don't have problems with heights?
I have a reasonable fright.
What is that in English? Vertigo?
Yeah,
Huh? I have that.
yeah. I don't.
Oh man, if I'm only for those outside of Norway, Norway is full of mountains, right? And if you drive, say, Trollstigen, and you get from the bottom to the top, and you park at the viewpoints or something, and you walk out, and some places there's no fences,
Yeah,
or rails, and if I'm closing in on the edge, I get this thing in me that tells me to lie down.
yeah.
And so I'll just lie flat down.
I'm like that. My everyday work day is like that.
But it's not vertigo.
No.
Fatigue.
For me, like the 10 meters is exactly the same as 100. It does. I don't care, and I can tell myself if I fall down, at least I won't feel anything.
Oh, that's true.
I don't care. It's cool.
But you don't want to fall off.
No. I almost done a couple of times though.
You have?
Yeah.
But are you wearing kind of this
Safety harness.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fegsnøre?
Yeah. Covered line.
Yes. Pussy thread.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, let's go back to
Or
your
in Norwegian, hyssing.
hissing. Yeah, hyss.
Hyss.
That's nothing else.
Yeah.
That's what we are going to do tonight. Hyss. When we are in Halden, we will paint it black.
Yeah. It's a long time since I've been out in Halden, so that would be fun.
We should get this shit over with then, and we can continue drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about your childhood, man.
Oh, yeah. It was like my mom and dad got divorced like really early. I was like maybe like 7. And 7 or 8. And I haven't seen my dad for like maybe like half a year or something.
Oh.
And all of a sudden he pulls up and drags my teacher out of the classroom. And she comes back in and says, "Hey, Stig, you can leave with your dad now." And I go out and I remember we were like on 3rd floor in the school. We came down and there was this convertible classy Mercedes, which he had borrowed. And I got in and he started driving towards Oslo, and he looked at me with this funny smile and he said, "Here you go," and he handed me this envelope. And I opened it, and there were these Kiss tickets.
Wow.
For the show in 1980, 81, I don't know, 80 I think.
Still with the makeup.
Still with the makeup, with Iron Maiden as support.
Is that the first time they're in Norway?
I think so. I don't know. I think so. Yeah. And I think it was maybe like the last or the second to last show Dennis Stratton did with Maiden as well.
Yeah. Was that with Paul Diano?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was. It's really funny. I remember watching Iron Maiden, and this crew member comes over to my dad, which had me on his shoulders, and he said, "Come over here," and he dragged me and my dad over to the sound table, so I could sit on the flight cases behind the sound table, so I could see the whole show. So I had like the best places in the house. It was like super cool.
You were destined to be a rock and roller.
Yeah, I've always been interested, like way before that also.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I maybe didn't catch it like seriously before that, but I was always interested. Everything that made noise, that was cool.
You were like hitting pots and pans around the kitchen and stuff like that. Yeah. We all do.
Yeah.
I remember in my childhood home, and my mother's, you have this, på norsk er det jo gryter, casseroles with the lids, and I was hanging the lids in threads from mic stands, actually. I think it was, or from a few furniture and stuff. And I used
lamp stands.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. And I used, the flag sticks. And I took off the flag.
Yeah.
And you have the drumsticks with the tip. And I was like boinking on, the casseroles and the lids. And none of the lids did fit anymore because the edges was dented,
My mom, the reading lamp, was so, what do you call it? Knocked up.
Yeah.
She couldn't have it in her living room anymore.
Dented. Yeah, but they didn't. Then they take the hint and buy you a fucking drum kit or a guitar or something.
Yeah, they bought me a guitar, like acoustic one.
Yeah.
It didn't make the preferable noise, so I threw it away, like really fast.
And what did you do then?
I just started, sitting up late at night watching the Rockpalast, the German show which Norwegian Broadcasting sent during nighttime.
NRK?
NRK.
Okay.
And I remember I saw AC/DC, Def Leppard, Iron Maiden, Scorpions the same night.
Yeah.
Every time there was like this nattrock, we called it in Norwegian, which called night rock in English, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just sitting up all night watching everything from Toto to Minkterville to I was like absorbing everything.
So it was like music videos.
Yeah, no live concerts.
Concerts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was like, I tried to catch everything about that really early. Yeah, and but I didn't, I liked everything that was kind of like a bit like on the edge. So I was like really into like early hip hop as well, like Grandmaster Flash and Melle Mel and Afrika Bambaataa.
Yeah.
But I always had this hard rock thing going. So I remember like in '86, I went to see Iron Maiden. And from there on, it was like...
Full on.
Yeah.
So you went to the Somewhere in Time, Somewhere on Tour.
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah. I think Wasp was supposed to open.
Supposed to?
Yeah. But the city council in Drammen, they denied them playing. They weren't allowed. So it was only Iron Maiden that night.
I heard something about that, actually.
Yeah.
They were so controversial back then.
Yeah, they threw Bibles at people.
And saw blades and stuff.
And there were naked women on stage on crosses.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And the city council wouldn't have anything to do with that.
No.
But
how old was you in '86 when you went to that show?
I was 15.
15.
Yeah.
Starting to, your radar is starting to work, and
Yeah.
the signals.
Then I went to every Maiden concert until probably 2000 or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're big into Maiden?
Yeah, I was until 2000.
Yeah.
And I kind of lost the interest when Bruce Dickinson left.
Yeah.
But up until then, I think I were at every show, I think. In Norway, yeah.
So you went to Drammenshallen?
Yeah. I've seen everything from Maiden till AC/DC, Bon Jovi. I don't know. I went to every gig possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm born way too late.
You are?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
84, man.
Yeah.
As I keep telling my other friends, because I tend to hang out with people older than myself.
Yeah.
You're
an old spirit.
Some people say that to me, actually, but I don't know. My girlfriend tells me that I'm 80 mentally, so I don't know. Retarded, that's true. No, but I tell people like you that I was born in 84, so you could at least bring me on your shoulder.
Yeah.
But you didn't.
No.
Bastards.
Yeah. I just took my little brother to like Maiden shows, and I remember I saw Anthrax at in '87, I think, with Testament.
Yeah, that's it. Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was there.
Can I tell you a funny story about that one?
Yeah.
I have a couple of friends here in Halden, which is a bit older than you, actually.
Yeah.
He is like 52 or something now. They went to the train station, and they went to Oslo, and that was a big thing back then, just going to Oslo from Halden to go. They were supposed to see Anthrax and Testament. And we'll get tickets at the door.
Yeah.
And went to the door and sold out.
Yeah.
So they had to turn around and go back to the train.
Yeah.
And that is a kind of a legendary gig too. So before they turned around and left, they heard that Testament went on to the stage.
Yeah.
And they had to go.
Yeah.
How was it?
I remember Testament just blew me away.
Yeah.
Anthrax also. I always been like a huge... my band is Anthrax when it comes to thrash metal.
Okay.
Yeah. Always been a huge fan.
You like both Belladonna and Bush eras?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love Sound of White Noise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this was Among the Living, right?
Yeah, Among the Living. Yeah.
Yeah, and the legacy for Testament.
that was, I remember watching Testament and just got blown away. And when Anthrax went on, I was like standing like on the stage right, in front of stage right, and all of a sudden I looked to my left and this guy stands doing windmills. And it's Greg Christians playing the bass player from Testament, just standing next to me, just doing windmills and totally fucking drunk. It was like really cool, super funny memories.
Oh man!
And I got my denim jacket all signed by everyone.
Oh, you met them?
Yeah.
You wait around at the back door?
Yeah, after the show. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. They were all young and eager back then.
Yeah.
So they were cool?
Yeah, they were super cool. Everybody.
Oh man.
Yeah. And from then on, it's been.
But Ben, this is shortly after Cliff Burton died.
Yeah.
Did you go to that show too?
No, I didn't go to that show.
The Metallica and the Anthrax show.
I never, never been a really big Metallica fan. I don't know. It's just something that doesn't hit me in a way. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I was never really interested. It's like in some funny way, it's always been Anthrax for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only.
Yeah, but I still like Testament and Exodus and Creator and all those bands. But it's something with the whole Anthrax thing I really like. I don't know what I can't pinpoint in it.
I suppose it could be the punk element.
Absolutely.
They're kind of light and punkish,
But I also like them when they're like super heavy.
Yeah.
It's probably like the mixture.
You like SOD?
Yeah. Yeah, and MOD.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have the record over there actually.
And DRI and everything. I loved all of that stuff. And Suicidal Tendencies.
Is that the New York band or is that that's a LA band, right?
Yeah, they're from Venice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw them the tour after Anthrax brought Suicidal Tendencies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that was like probably the second gig Rob Trujillo did with or the first gig Rob Trujillo did with Suicidal.
Yeah. I think the Suicidals is a gang over there, right? It was.
I think it was like
a street gang.
The Bloods and the Cribs.
Yes.
And they were the guys with the blue bandana.
Yep. And they were like having a gang war in the street and stuff.
Yeah. But I don't know if it's just a gimmick or if it's true. I don't know. I have no idea.
I actually recently read the NoFX book. Mm-hmm. Have you read it? You have to.
No.
What you have to do is to get the audiobook.
Yeah.
Because all the guys write their own parts and read their own parts. It's really funny. And there's a lot of talk about the street gangs in LA and stuff like that back then. And it was serious stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I think Suicidal Tendencies was kind of badasses,
Yeah.
So a few of them made a band, So
I see those guys a couple of times, and they're really, really good. It's super tight.
Yeah.
And now with Dave Lombardo.
Yep.
Hello.
Yes. I recently heard. Have you heard Mr. Bungle?
Yeah.
I recently heard their new stuff.
Yeah.
Coming out now with Dave Lombardo and Scott Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strange stuff.
Yeah. I actually saw Suicidal Tendencies in Oslo, like in 2010 maybe.
Okay.
In the skate park in Grönland.
Wow.
Yeah. Under the bridge, there's like this highway. The Gamlebyen skate park. You know where that is?
No, but is it close to Stargate?
I don't know where Stargate is.
Is that the old drunken pub that's under the bridge? No,
you know where the barcode is?
Yes.
Yeah. And if you drive towards Ekeberg, there's this called Gamlebyen skate park.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's on the edge.
With pools and everything, and and ramps all over.
Never been there.
And they have this stage under the highway bridge.
Wow.
There's like 2,000, 3,000 people there, and it was like total fucking mayhem.
Why haven't I heard about this?
It was so good.
It sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Is it the gigs there all the time?
No, I think so. At least that was like the first like high-profile international act.
Okay, I missed out on that one.
That was so good. Everybody's jaws was like dropping. What the fuck is happening here?
And I
It was
think
like
the guys on stage just felt at home.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
just like the old
It was
times.
super funny because I saw that guy, those guys, and a week later, I went to a Prince show in the Oslo Spectrum. It was the same drummer.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
the same drummer from Suicidal and Prince.
It's a small world.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
we
but that was
digress.
quite a time leap.
Yeah, we digress a lot now.
Yeah.
How did you get past hitting your mom's pants and stuff and go into
I
picking up something?
I think I didn't start playing until I was like 19.
Wow.
Yeah. I borrowed like this super cheapo Ibanez Roadstar guitar from a friend, and starting to learn chords and making actually started a band called the Astro Zombies of a Misfits tune.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. And it was super funny because everybody else was like super good playing, like super technical with a lot of hair. Everybody was like hair band, and we were just like trying to be Ramones and play as sloppy as fuck. We were super, we sucked, but we were the most popular guys on every evening we played. Yeah, so I think I was like 19, I think.
But are you from Moss
Yeah,
and grew up in Moss?
Yeah.
So this is in Moss.
this is Moss.
So you played like Kråkereire and stuff like that?
Norway's oldest rock club.
It is?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
it's still going.
It is?
Yeah.
I want to play there.
Yeah.
Again, I played there several times
Yeah.
with my old band.
Yeah. It's
Great.
exactly the same, just a little bit bigger.
It's bigger.
Yeah, they knocked some walls. And
It was walls with windows in it.
yeah, they knocked those down.
Okay, yeah.
And the stage is a bit bigger, I think.
You should take me
Oh yeah, we can do it.
next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's a very strange place right these days, I think.
I don't. Why was I in Moss? Was that it couldn't have been the time we played together in Moss at Tivoli Kjelleren if I wandered into Kråkereire and it was this strange open mic thing with some hip hop kids
Yeah.
or something.
It's a really strange environment.
Yeah, it is.
all together.
Yeah, mishmash of people and.
Yeah, there's like no thread.
But at that point when I went there, it was like a bit sad because it was like nobody there and.
Yeah, it's like it's based on volunteers
Yeah.
working, and
Yeah.
there's no cash, so they can't have any good bands anymore. They had everyone.
You have to be a promoter and
Yeah.
set up a show in.
Yeah, I remember
That case.
I've seen a lot of great bands there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you mention a few that
Yeah.
has played there?
I remember it was like Tuesday. I just started playing myself, and I went into this just like by hunch. I saw this poster that said the Javelinas, and I went to see with two friends of mine. We went, got drunk on a Tuesday, went to see those guys, and that was like one of the best shows I ever seen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 50 people. And
50 people on a Tuesday?
Yeah,
That's not bad.
no, but that was like in the the best days in Moss.
Okay.
So that was like a slow night.
Okay.
But that band was so good, and they started up. I think the drummer started playing with a few guys from Guns N' Roses.
Oh, really?
Yeah, And the singer, Tim Scott, he lives in Moss now. And he's been covered by Bruce Springsteen. You know, Bruce Springsteen has a song called High Hopes, which Tim wrote.
Okay.
Yeah. And he has this project called Leadfoot together with...
that guy.
Yeah.
Is it a gray-haired fellow?
Yeah. The guy who also, do the acting in Exit.
Aha.
He's the ghost torpedo guy.
Yeah. I never met him, but I know of him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think he saw Mork and Order in Moss.
At Tivoli-kjelleren?
Yeah, I remember seeing him there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the fuck is he doing in Moss?
He got kids.
But I suppose he got rich too by the High Hopes thing.
I hope so.
Yeah?
I really hope so.
Man.
Yeah.
Moss.
We
are shaking our heads now because Moss is kind of I don't want to be rude, but it's kind of a hole in Norway.
It's a little bit less hole than Halden, I think. But
Halden is beautiful. Come on.
I don't live in Moss. I live in Jeløya.
Oh yeah, okay. There you go. You actually separate yourself.
Yeah.
And that's like in the smack dab in the middle of it. No, man. Visit Moss.
Yeah, visit Moss. There's this ferry to the other side of the fjord, which you don't have to take.
Bastefosen.
The best thing in Horten is the ferry to Moss.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Horten, that's also kind of... is Horten nicer than Moss?
No.
You can't. You're biased. You can't answer that.
That's true.
Yeah. Tell about your band that you started.
Yeah, Astro Zombies.
Yeah.
I think it was actually me and a few other guys. I think only me and this guy called Tage Isaksen, who really, developed something else. I went to the military and dropped out and started in this kind of like grungy soul kind of thing called Naked Lunch.
Let me guess, mid-90s?
Yeah, mid-90s. Early 90s, I think.
Yeah.
And Tage, he started something called Smorgasbord, which was really like strict grunge based, which developed into a more of a Mr. Bungle kind of thing.
Oh, some experimental, freaky shit.
Yeah, and my brother actually played drums in Smorgasbord, and it sounded like a V8 engine that was not right. But they were kind of popular. But the rest of the guys just started accounting, and one started with drugs.
Wow, that's two separate ways: accounting and drugs.
Yeah, and I don't know where the singer went.
Are they still doing it today?
Yep. That's true.
Oh man.
Yeah, and I got into the military and Naked Lunch. There was like these super straight guys, these journalists and accountants.
Yeah,
and me.
Yeah.
And it didn't take too long before I got asked to, because I was always like fronting all posters and pictures and press pictures and everything with the Ramones t-shirt.
Oh yeah.
And this guy in Moss called Morten Eriksen, he picked up on that. So he asked me if I could help him start a band called the Yum Yums.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And, it was super cool. The first 2 years of the Yum Yums, we played like a lot. It got bigger and bigger, and we had almost like this, our own nights. Like we played the same club like 4 times a week.
Yeah.
In Oslo. It was a small club, but it was like super nice, and people were like super interested.
Which one?
It was called the Rockall.
I never went there, I think.
Yeah, it's down at the Rosenkrantz gate.
Okay.
So we played a lot, and it was like I think we were like the next big punk band coming out of Norway. But
did you go across
some people in the band couldn't get their hand out of their ass.
Yeah.
That kind of feeling.
Yep.
And, yeah. It's too scary to take a gamble on fame. So yeah. So it didn't go anywhere.
But did you play mainly in Norway?
Yeah, mainly in Norway. We did a few like European tours in Spain and
Okay.
yeah, Spain and Germany and France. But it wasn't a big happening because the train had already left because of the green. They had started be super big.
Oh yeah.
And then came the grunge.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I started to getting bored because one thing is that things never happened, and the other thing was like every time we were playing, some guys would hey, let's do a Roxette cover. Or let's do a Bangles cover, and I was like, "Fuck that!"
Just to try to pull people.
Yeah. Why don't we do Detroit Rock City?
Yeah.
No. And yeah.
But you did do albums, right?
Yeah, we did one album with me, and called "Sweet as Candy," just recorded down the street from here.
Athletic Sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was frustrating times.
Yeah.
As you know. But someday I was just like, I was so tired of the whole thing. And I got this call. I was working at this warehouse driving forklift.
Yeah. Just like Robin is doing today.
Yeah.
Actually.
And I got this call. Someone asked me to join, if I would be interested in joining Gluecifer.
Here we go.
Yeah. And why not? Yeah, we have it like 3 weeks off, 3 months to get ready, and then there's a US tour.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. And I tried out and I got the job, and I was like, a lot of touring.
When did they form?
In 94.
And this was
like in 99 they called me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did the first tour in US 2000.
Wow.
Yeah.
A headlining tour?
Yeah, sort of like, it was like 3 bands on the bill. It was us and Gaza Strippers and a super cool band called the Murder City Devils.
Yeah.
From Seattle. And I think there were like 6 weeks on the road.
Tell me.
In a tour bus. Never slept in a tour bus. So that was, I remember the first night, the drummer, Danny, slept up in the top bunk over me, and he had managed to tip over his bottle with NyQuil, this cough medicine.
Yeah.
So everything in my bunk was like soaked with sticky. My hair was like going everywhere. I had to ask the bus driver to stop so I could have a shower. And Yeah, it was. I think the first show we did were in Austin at the South by Southwest.
Okay, you kicked off there.
Yeah, at Emo's, which is legendary place. Austin. I think there were Murder the City Devils, the Yo-Yos, Therapy,
Yeah.
and us, I think.
Several musicians, people in Halden usually go to Austin.
Yeah.
To that
Yeah,
festival.
Trond.
Trond used Big Daddy
Yeah.
of Squareheads.
Yeah.
He used to go there, and Tom Schekkersæter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a fun memory. Me and Raldo from Gluecifer were at this outdoor venue watching Super Suckers and Reverend Horton Heat and Nashville Pussy. And we were at this bar and this guy stole our drinks. And guess who that was? That was Yellow Biafra.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I remember Rolf threw him up against the wall and don't steal our drinks, you fucking dumbass.
You knew who he was then?
No, not until he let go. It was super funny. Yeah,
Which band is he from again?
Dead Kennedys.
Dead Kennedys.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Oh man.
And it was like a little bit of hassle. We ended up driving around Austin because neither me or Aldo remember what hotel we stayed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we used a couple of hours to get back home.
And this was gig number 1.
Gig number 1. And it continued like that for like
6 weeks.
6 years.
Oh yeah,
More or less.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been it's like being at the julebord
Yeah.
most of the year.
It's party every day.
Yeah, it was like that mostly.
Yeah. Doesn't that do something to your body and mental state?
Yeah. I couldn't do that now.
No.
Absolutely not.
But did you have the energy to do the show each night?
Yeah, that's the I think that's the only positive experience I have from extensive touring is that if you're like wasted the night before, you still have to do the show.
Yeah.
And we never did a bad show.
No.
It was like that was the one thing we were really good at. That was like we never did a bad show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only good experience I have from extensive touring and with that, heavy partying.
I suppose the partying was good too, but you tend to forget those nights because you black out, I suppose.
Yeah, and it's after a while I just started to, I think the funniest time of the day is the hour on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's it was good when it's ended. I think it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did Gluecifer have a big name over there and abroad in general?
Yeah, it was like, getting bigger and bigger. Everything from like 250 capacity till up until like 1,000.
In America?
No, in Europe. And then
Yeah.
in the States, it was like 200-300 capacity, I think.
Yeah. Packed shows?
Yeah, it kind of depends. Some nights were good, some nights were really bad.
Yeah, but they had a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the people at home listening to this who usually are into black metal and my black metal podcast, the Gluecifer is a Norwegian rock and roll band or a rock band.
There's nothing to do with black metal.
There's no black metal in there.
No.
But it's kick-ass rock and roll, and we are all rockers
Yeah.
into the bone,
I just remember a funny story when I played in the Yum Yums and we dropped our first 7-inch.
Yeah.
We had this really mysterious fan mail by letter coming into the mailbox.
Yeah.
And it said, really fucking good song. in Norwegians, fet singel. And every T was like upside down, like an upside cross.
Okay.
And it says Fenris.
There you go. We have a connection. They actually mailed you a letter.
Yeah, it was like a old school fan mail. Like really good, really nice single or something.
When was that?
Must be 95, 94, maybe 95.
Yeah, that was his peak of black metal.
Yeah.
He made, Transylvanian Hunger.
We lost our drummer because our drummer started to play with the Tre Små Kinesere.
Yeah.
Per Madsen from Fredrikstad. And he also started to tour with Jerry Lee Lewis.
Wow. Jerry Lee?
Yeah, so we were out of a drummer.
He's still going, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
How old is he now?
I don't know.
90?
Have you seen the Tales from the Tour Bus documentary?
Oh, I can't recall.
On HBO.
Oh, I think
which is the guy who made the Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Mike Judge.
Yes.
He's doing this cartoon thing, which is a documentary of Tales from the Tour Bus.
Yeah, but it's a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every episode is someone.
I
different.
think I saw one of those.
It's super funny.
Yeah. Awesome.
It started with outlaw country, and the next season now is funk.
Okay.
So I'm just waiting for punk and hair metal.
Oh man. Where was it? HBO, was it?
Yeah, HBO. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I should check that out again.
Tales from the Tour Bus.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool. There's this guy called Johnny Paycheck.
Yeah.
Was riding around his tour bus with his driver, and the driver stops at the gas station. And Johnny Paycheck comes up to him and says, "Dude, I want McDonald's." And the driver says, "Oh, you gotta get this burger here at this joint." "No, I want McDonald's." And they started arguing, and Johnny Paycheck shoot the guy's ear off with a gun.
That's driver's ear?
Yeah.
Did they drive into the McDonald's? Or did they just...
I don't know. It's super funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that guy is laughing, though.
No. I don't think that guy's alive.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Where were we?
Yeah, where were we?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Fenris wrote you a fan letter.
Yeah. So we were out of drummers, and we were like really. I think we actually asked him also, or at least tried to get a hold of him because we wanted a drummer.
You want to ask Fenris to play
drums?
Okay.
Yeah. For at least a few shows, because we played a lot at that time.
Yeah.
So that's I've been around.
Did you get a hold of him?
I don't know. I think he stayed at his girlfriend's house or his. I'm not sure.
Okay, but you didn't make the contact then to ask him. You didn't reach out.
No, I'm not sure about the circumstances.
Yeah,
but it didn't happen. And
but he is well known for being open and into all kinds of music.
Yeah. I remember him walking around with this leather jacket saying B-52s on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's super interested in Supremes and old soul stuff and
whatever it is that tickles him, you know. It should be like that. I'm like that too.
Me too.
Yeah.
And we ended up. I think we also ended up trying, Happy Tom.
Okay.
Because,
from Turboning.
Yeah, because he also, played drums.
Mm.
And then I think we borrowed the Mayhem rehearsal room.
Which one?
That up with or maybe it was up behind the Rockefeller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So a later one then.
Yeah. We ended up, and there was these double bass drums, and Happy Tom couldn't stay away from the extra So he was like, yeah. He wasn't really good, and it didn't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That this is Thomas Seltzer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we ended up with this guy called Thomas Dahl,
Okay. Yeah.
who also ended up playing drums in Turbo Negro
Really?
after a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he still there?
No,
No.
he did like the first 2 tours after Chris left, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
A few albums. I think he's maybe still making songs for them. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
That guy disappeared. I don't know where he's at.
poof.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, after the, glue stuff,
Yeah.
I was kind of like actually a bit finished with
But
everything.
did you do a lot of albums with Gluecifer?
I did 2.
2 albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The band did 5
Totally.
totally.
Yeah.
So I did the 2 last ones. If they haven't made anything after, I don't know. So yeah, it was hard work,
Yeah.
hard times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Any cool tour stories from being on tour with those guys?
everything from like, as I told you, standing stage right and watching Dave Grohl do drums for Queens of the Stone Age,
Yeah.
and making fun out of Chad Smith, till coming into a hotel 10 o'clock in the morning and see Lemmy drinking whiskey like Jack
In the lobby?
in the lobby.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been it's been a lot of fun. nights.
That's the cool bits.
Yeah. Hi, Lem. Hi, man. 10 o'clock.
Did you know him? Did you get to talk to him
Yeah.
while traveling?
It depended on his mood. It was like, if he had his medicine, it was really okay.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah.
But nothing bad about him. He was a super nice guy, but he stayed away when he wasn't in a good mood. He stayed for himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it was he like? How can I put this? The rock and roll icon Lemmy is always depicted with the Jack Daniels, and people kind of glorify that part. But if you take away the bass guitar and the rock band, he's basically a drunk, an alcoholic.
I never had that impression whatsoever.
No.
No. I had he was normalized, in a way. He was him. I never had the impression that he wasn't, that he was a drunk or a...
No. But he was constantly drinking.
Yeah, that was my impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Functional alcoholic.
Yeah, or just like normalized fyllik.
Yeah, drunkard. Oh man, we went to LA, I told you about this before.
Yeah.
Private, and we went to the Rainbow, and we actually got to see Lemmy's apartment building and stuff like that. It's so shitty that this happened, I don't know, was it 4 years after he had passed? I'm so bummed out about that.
I remember I woke up and I had this text message on my phone that says "faen,"
Which translates to fuck.
Yeah, and there's my good buddy Morten Strøm, and I instantly knew what was happened, and I ran up and I was like checking the news, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yep.
That was so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he did what he wanted to do,
Yeah.
until the end, and
Absolutely.
and
Way to go.
Yeah, and not just that, but he turned 70 boom, 70,
Yeah.
blank.
Yeah.
And he died, I don't know, was it 2 or 3 days after his birthday?
He had birthday on Christmas Eve. Like,
Yes, and I think he died on the 27th or...
or 28th, I think.
Yeah, something like that. So it's all, it seems kind of meant to be, you know? We're romanticizing it now, but it's Lemmy,
Yeah.
man. It's fucking Lemmy.
He was like super cool the times I met him. The times I didn't meet him, he was like staying at his, lounge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Where did you like meet up, and did you play together on festivals?
Festivals and stuff. And
Yeah.
and the year before I joined Glue, they did a 4-week US tour with them.
Gluecifer?
Yeah.
Wow, before you joined?
Before I joined.
Oh.
So whenever Motorhead was in town in Oslo
Yeah.
after, and that was, for some reason they were always like playing around like mid-November, late November in Norway. And that's my birthday. I have a birthday like 21st.
Yeah.
And I usually spent my birthday with Motorhead and the guys in Gluecifer hanging out, because that was like either the day before or the day after the show.
Man.
So, but usually it was like more, Mickey D hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He lives in Gothenburg.
Yep.
And I hear that he is a very nice gentleman.
Super.
Yeah.
Super cool. Super cool Swede.
Yeah.
Schysst grabbe.
Schysst. Snubbe.
Snubbe.
Yeah. Cheers to Mickey D.
The best drummer in the world. Mickey D.
Lemmy died, Motorhead went away, and he just joined Scorpions. You know.
He was actually supposed to play with Thin Lizzy.
When?
In between Motorhead and
Oh, really?
Scorpions. And then
Oh, yeah.
the Scorpions just made a bit more sense, I think.
Yeah, I don't think Thin Lizzy. What is that today? You know,
I don't know.
it a guitarist or what is it? Because Phil is gone.
Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
I think he went with the better choice.
Yeah.
Scorpions. Man, that's big. Even with the whistling song. Well, I won't try. Oh man,
It sounds like they're from Fredrikstad. Window change.
oh, I'm so tired of that song.
Yeah. Me too.
Rock me like a hurricane.
Yeah.
Let's continue to talk about you, man. We digress all the time.
Yeah.
There's so much good rock and roll.
Yeah, after that, I only did... After Glue split up, I did only... Like, music-wise, I just did only projects, really. I'm a huge Tom Petty fan.
Yep.
So I had this Tom Petty cover thing, which we played sold out houses in Moss every, sold out 4 or 5 shows.
What did you call the band?
Damn the Torpedoes.
Is that a song of his?
That's his first album.
Album. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not into Tom Petty.
No.
I have not heard too much.
I almost have this like religious thing about that, and it's more or less like just a project things. Rehearse and do 2 shows and then put it away.
Yeah.
And I had this. It was really, really funny because me and my daughter and my wife was going to Gothenburg to what's it called, the amusement park, Liseberg.
Oh, Liseberg, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stay at a hotel for the weekend. And on my way down to Gothenburg, I told my wife that I'm just gonna put all my gear at the storage place. I'm done. It ain't fun anymore. And it gets to Gothenburg, stay at the hotel for the first night, go to Liseberg, and I stay at this on the side of this merry-go-round, and then the phone rings. And it's Anders Odden.
Yeah,
Hey,
from-
do you wanna play black metal? Oh yeah, why not? I haven't done that before. Yeah, when can you rehearse? We're rehearsing tomorrow. Okay, vacation short, people. We're going back. So yeah, we stayed till the day after, and then left.
Yeah.
Because I had to go to rehearsal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just me, myself, and I. Super egocentric.
You have to do that. You have to abide by your own rules.
Yeah.
Or else nothing will happen.
No.
And Anders is, of course, Anders Odden of Cadaver and Satyricon.
Yeah.
And you were forming a band then, I guess. No, you weren't, because
no.
you were stepping in for a fellow that went away.
Because René got cancer and died really fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we are talking about Order now.
Order.
Which is yourself, Mayhem's Mannheim, Anders Odden, and Mayhem's Messiah.
Yeah. And I got into the rehearsal place, and it was like, okay, we sound like this. Do you want to play? No. Because I never played black metal. I've always been interested. I always found the thing intriguing.
Yeah.
But I never played it. Although Yum-Yums had this intro called Satan, which we played every show, which kind of sounds a bit similar. But no, I never played it, and so I said I can come back next week and we can play. But I'm just gonna sit by and listen.
What was the first thing you were shown? Was it like some Celtic Frost, or was it original
It
stuff?
was original stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like the same, more or less the four,
The EP?
the EP cassette thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was that called again?
Folie Grandeur.
Yeah, you're playing that one, right?
In the studio I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
On the Lexament, yeah, I play on that one but I don't know if I play.
Fully Grandeur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep on losing track of what I do.
You're getting older.
Yeah, yeah, so I had the impression that also was just like this project thing.
Yeah, because René, he died before they got to play live, right?
They did one show in
Poland?
Yeah.
That was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never got to know that guy, actually.
No,
I never
me
met
neither.
him.
No, me neither. So, yeah, so I got I met up with those guys and rehearsed, and okay, had the impression that was just going to be like this project.
When was this? In 15 or 16?
Must be like half a year before we played down the street.
Okay, so 15 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told my wife that I think this is just going to be a project for making songs for this, documentary, this movie for this movie called for black metal, about black metal.
What movie was that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Was it talks about it?
Yeah.
But it never happened?
No.
Okay.
And
I never heard about this.
No, maybe I am totally wrong, but I had this impression that it was just more or less
A soundtrack project?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the chemistry and everything and things were, songs were pouring out. We're like this, unpolite ketchup bottle. Nothing comes. Then the whole bottle comes at once.
Yeah. Good
Can be
description.
super frustrating because you want the ketchup to come all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did the album, and released that, and Anders went on tour. It's like super, not very planned circumstances for us to release an album at the same time as Satyricon. So we got on the back burner, did a few shows, but nothing close to what we were, talking about and wanting.
Yeah, but you're overshadowing an important part here now. Is that the first time you were on the stage with them? That was here in Halden.
Absolutely.
And it was together with us in Mork. At Feel Good.
Oh, yeah, I rarely get nervous before a gig, but that gig I was kind of nervous. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
it was a good show too.
I can't remember.
I think we had a packed room.
Yeah, it was a lot of people there.
And,
I remember Anders passing the makeup tray around the backstage room. Okay, if I'm gonna have to put on makeup, that's the last show I ever do. Fuck that. No corpse paint. Okay, so no one gonna wear it.
Oh, you decided that on the spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because no one told me. I wasn't prepared for that.
That was the first. That was the first cooperation, if I could call it that.
Yeah.
Because Mork and Order had several shows together. I remember that was the first of 4 in the first 2 weeks only. It was like 2 weekends with 2 and 2 shows. Halden,
Oslo, Lillehammer, Moss.
No, it was it's something. Yes, I think so.
And we did another round as well with Trondheim and
that was Lillehammer too, right? We played twice in Lillehammer.
Yeah.
And Trondheim, that's true. Yeah.
At Billy's old pub.
Felix.
Felix.
To the black metal black packers out there, if you go to Norway, you go to Lillehammer and seek out Felix, because Messiah, he runs that place. Or he used to. His stepdaughter does now, what he did before.
Yeah.
It's a kind of cool rock club.
It's super nice. It's like coming home to old people. It's like super cozy.
Yeah, it's in the basement. You have the concert venue, which is like classic rock and roll venue, and you go up the stairs to the pub, and it's like this lofta in English.
Old wooden cabin.
Cabin. All the walls are like timber, and it's really nice. And Lillehammer is like a winter city too.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Yeah, super nice.
We slept backstage there. I think it was the last time we were there. That was Necro.
Yeah. They upgraded it now, so...
They did?
Yeah, they actually have a bigger venue also.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they have like 300 capacity.
What I remember most sorely, my baddest experience about that venue is that the stage... lights, the light rig for lighting up the band is just a regular white light switch on the wall.
Yeah.
On and off.
Yeah.
I hope that is upgraded too.
Let's hope so.
We need at least something blinking.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit it's an old,
It's
punk
got
rock venue.
Yes, it's got soul.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands that play there.
Many, because it's the only place.
Yeah, in between Oslo and Trondheim.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
And you have Hamar though.
Yeah, but it's not even close to that coziness.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. That's true. What do you have in Hamar? You have
Hydranten. Yeah.
And Sebs.
Or Gregers.
Gregers is the new one.
Yeah.
I never went there.
No, me neither.
And you went to Sebs?
No.
You never went to Sebs Hotel?
No.
The Blue Pub?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Okay. That's like the rock club, rock bar.
Okay.
You have to move the pool table and you can have a gig.
I might have
probably
been there at this Gluecifer after party once.
You have.
Yeah.
It's painted blue.
Okay.
You recognize it when you go there. I hope it's still there.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool place.
Yeah. Oh, Felix is really a nice place.
Yeah.
You know, I'm quite often in Lillehammer, putting up cranes or taking them down. And
You'd stop by
if
Billy's house?
If I can, I go to Felix because then I bump into Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hangs out there a lot?
I usually text him and say, "Hey, I'm in town. I'll go and grab a beer." But it kind of depends on his health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a lot in not in the corona, but he used to go a lot to the hotter
I go to Canary Islands.
Syden, as we
I
say.
think he's there now.
He is?
Yeah.
Okay, he has a house there?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been there like twice this fall, I think.
Yeah, okay. But he has a home address there, right?
I don't know. Well, he and his wife has a place down there.
Yeah.
So she stays down there most of the winter season.
Yeah.
Because of some health issues, I think.
Yeah.
And he come and goes. Stays for 2 weeks and go home and stay home for a month and then they go down again.
Yeah. Oh, we had a pee break.
Pee break.
Okay, pee break over. Was it good?
It was great.
Look at your fucking mic stand now. The microphone is pointing at the wall.
Yeah.
You have to have it in your face.
If I'm lying on my side, it's
about
the Lemmy mic stand.
It's not that good. You need to... come on, man. Angle it. There you go.
There I go.
Are you a studio technician?
No.
No, you're not.
I'm not technical whatsoever. If it can't be fixed with a 9-pound hammer, I can't fix it.
Nothing can fix it. Now the cat goes apeshit here.
Super.
Lucifer? Psst. Psst. Lucifer? Lucifer? Sorry, I have to put the cat away. Yeah, we're back again, and the cat is dead. No, he's not. He's locked in the bathroom. Yeah, let's pick up where we left off.
Where was that?
I think we talked about Morken Order or Morkne Druer had some cooperative gigs.
We had this symbiotic relationship.
And we really hit it off.
Yeah.
The two bands really clicked because you are wonderful people.
Yeah, at least I am.
Yes, you are. And I kind of like Billy too.
Well, I like everyone.
Mannheim, great guy. Anders, great guy.
Yeah.
And my boys are great.
Yeah.
We should do more together, but
we should.
Yeah.
When this COVID shit is going away.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys, let's not get into that yet. But what happened after we played those gigs together? What else did you guys do?
We went on a hiatus, more or less.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anders was touring a lot with Satyricon. And we sat home scratching our balls.
Yeah.
And nothing happened. Nothing.
But you guys, you played the shows with us. What else did you do? You played Inferno, right?
Yeah, that was like this.
That was the same year. Or was it in 17?
Wasn't that like...
It was 16, right?
Yeah.
We played it the same year.
Yeah.
We played the John D and you played the Rockefeller stage. That was a good time.
That was super cool.
It was really cool, actually. I scrolled through some pictures recently from that, the Inferno weekend.
Yeah.
With we had parties in the hotel rooms and had beers.
I went to bed early.
Not all the time.
I usually do.
I have some pictures of you.
Yeah?
I think it was...
In Trondheim?
No,
Trondheim was late.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about Inferno. I have pictures of us two backstage with Mayhem, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, because they played later the same night. Yeah.
With Billy and...
Yes, and Mannheim.
Yeah.
That was a special show. Cool.
I remember that. That was super nice. I remember taking my wife backstage
Yeah.
before sound check.
How did you take her?
That was nifty.
You see what I did there?
Yeah. I brought her backstage,
Yeah, sorry.
I remember this. I remember I felt, this strange stench.
Yeah.
And
Like something rotten?
Yeah, and I looked over my wife's shoulder and I saw this like pig corpses lying on like
Cadavers.
Yeah, black plastic bags.
Oh, man.
And I said to my wife, "Look around," and she said, "What the fuck is this?"
She's not this kind of animal rights activist, I hope.
No, she's
good.
not. She's pretty mellow, but yeah.
That's one thing, Mork is beginning to be somewhat of a established thing now, and I'm happy we haven't stuck to a routine like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Think about all the wasted meat.
Oh man, the each city they show up to, they have like this system that the local slaughterhouse delivers pig heads and guts and stuff. Oh man.
Yeah.
It's for the love of rock and roll.
That was a good night.
It was.
Had super fun playing as well.
Yeah, you had a good show. I saw you guys.
For me, it's like probably like the best show we've done so far, I think.
It was?
Yeah.
What else did you do? Any other festivals?
We went to Iceland.
That's true. Tell us the story.
Oh, that was funny. We get on an airplane, fly to Iceland, lands in Reykjavik.
Oh man, I want to go there. I've never been.
It was early July. It was 8 degrees and rain.
Yeah.
And it had been 8 degrees and rain since November. So we take this domestic flight for an hour, go back again, like up in one of the fjords.
Yeah.
And they have the best summer in 15 years. Like the first time in 15 years, people were like swimming in the fjords.
Without freezing to death?
Yeah. And it was the weather was so nice, there was no one at the festival.
Really?
Yeah. It was us and Vatein. And there was like no one there.
How many people in the crowd?
Yeah, for us, there were like maybe 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it a big place?
Yeah, it was like this basketball arena.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about the Vatein's gig?
Maybe 200.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we ended up getting wasted. And
as you do.
Yeah, it was like a really exhausting 48 hours because me and Anders did the show, partied, and flew back straight away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Only the two of you?
Yeah.
Billy and Manhattan?
Billy stayed for another day, I think, and Kjetil stayed for a week.
Wow.
With his wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So we traveled back. It was like, I remember getting up at 5 to 7. We had this limo come and pick us up.
Limo? Literally?
No, this transportation
A shuttle
thing.
Yeah.
And I remember like 5 to 7, I look up. It's like super bright light watching out, and there I see Vatein walking past, super drunk, drinking like hard liquor, getting into the shuttle.
Okay, yeah.
And I just told Anders, we're not getting into that shuttle. Get us our own.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And we got our own, and we got to the small airport and flew back to Reykjavik, and stayed at Reykjavik for 8-9 hours before getting a flight back home.
Yeah.
And the Vatheim people were so drunk all the time. We're stumbling around Reykjavik.
I don't know. That's how to feel boredom. How to use the time.
Yeah. Me and Anders went to the Dick Museum.
They have one of those.
Yeah. There's this guy who has been collecting penises and has this exhibition.
Okay.
This museum.
I've been to a vagina museum. It's in Camden.
I Rein til høna og Agda.
No, that's in Sweden. That's that's displaying.
Yeah.
That's something else. But this is like what was it called? Molded dicks, or is it like cut off dicks?
Cut off dicks.
Oh,
and
wow.
molded dicks and wooden dicks and everything. It's everything for like whale
Wood.
wood, till male wood.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you pick up a souvenir?
Yeah, I did. For my daughter, this was like this thing that can wind up. It's a jumping dick. It's like,
On 2 feet.
yeah. But I forgot it at this restaurant. We were eating burgers.
Oh.
So yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. Well, that was exhausting. 48 hours. I remember I was thinking, "Fuck, I'm getting too old for this."
But did you at least sell 20 T-shirts?
I don't know. I have no idea.
One per person?
Yeah, I
Then
hope
you did
so.
a good show.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't know. The weather was too good, so everybody was like outside.
Yeah, I get that,
Yeah.
But any other shows or traveling
No.
with the order?
No, it's been we've been stuck.
Yeah. But you recently got together, right?
Yeah, we've been rehearsing a bit, like since summer,
Yeah.
and now like the last couple of months we're actually starting demoing songs,
New songs.
Yeah.
Yeah?
and it's totally different.
Okay.
It's not like the heavy groovy shit
How is it?
anymore.
How is it?
It's fast and brutal.
More, I don't know,
Aggressive.
death
Aggressive.
metal or
No.
thrash metal?
It's more
Like Into the Crypt of Race, the Celtic Frost song? Like
Yeah,
D-beat kind of thing?
it's just it's more back.
Oh, blast beats.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole song.
Wow.
It's just more aggressive. We've done it a bit different this time. Instead of like jamming stuff out, Kjetil and or Manheim and Anders has been the 3 first songs has been in the studio by themselves
Yeah.
because I've been working.
Yes.
So they've done a lot of their stuff, but we were like this week we were in the studio and we made another one. It's the same vibe. It's super fast and aggro.
Yeah. You enjoying it?
Mm.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that Manheim is singing on the demos.
Is he? Do you have those with you? Let me hear afterwards, please.
We can do.
Ah, cool. Oh man, and you know what?
And it sounds like Billy.
He does.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Maybe he can do characters. Maybe he can do me too. And,
Yeah, I just told if Billy gets sick, we just get another drummer.
yeah, there you go. I can do it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, so you're making new stuff now.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
just have to see.
Since August, we've been trying to get together like once a week.
Yeah, but you guys are, you're. It's wrong to say that you're up in years, but you are taking things easy, and there's no stress. There's no plan.
No stress.
So you just go on and see what happens.
Yeah, but we have this tentative thing that we're hoping to have most of it, ready before like late January.
Well, that's not that long time.
No, the song's ready, and maybe start record after that.
Okay, in February-ish.
Yeah.
Let me know, and I can stop by the studio.
So maybe
Tomb Studios?
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll do that. I think most of it there. I hope the record will be out in like early fall.
Which label is it?
The same as last time, Listenable.
Which?
Listenable,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And we signed up for a tour in Poland.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So we're going to do, I think, 4 shows,
Awesome.
in October. So we're going to do 2 shows in Norway, then a 4-day off, and then 4 shows in Poland, I think.
Where in Norway? What's the plan?
It's Mossfest,
Yes.
and one more. It's not confirmed yet, so I don't know.
When is Mossfest?
It's the first weekend of October.
Next year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if it's still COVID situation, you will have it in the big room with tables, I suppose. Because you can still do it.
Yeah, I know. I think...
But to the people outside, Stig here, he is actually the organizer of the Mossfest, which is a little festival that has been going for 1 or 2 years now.
This was actually the first year when you played, so we have only organized it 1 year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was like a right off the bat festival. It was like nothing planned. It was just like, let's just put something together.
I had a good time, and the venue was excellent.
Yeah. And the venue is good, and it's going to be also another stage. So next year is going to be 2 days with 2 stages.
But the same place?
Same place.
Yeah, great. I love that place.
Yeah.
And it's actually walking distance to the city center.
It's just over the bridge.
We walked and had, the Vietnamese soup, the pho, and walked back.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So next year it's going to be, instead of 1 day, it's going to be 2 days.
Awesome.
With
Great.
all the bands that was booked this year, we'll play 1 day.
Yeah. Awesome. Have you gotten any support from the local authorities and stuff?
We're in talks of that.
Yeah.
I have. I'm in talk with the venue, and they are gonna.
Is it Verket?
Verket Scene.
Yes.
They talked about being interested in funding the headliner. So we might have some, cash to put into
A big band.
a big band.
Yeah. Great.
So my dream headliner would be Mayhem,
Yeah.
I think. But we'll see.
That will happen.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have come to this day then.
To this day, I'm just, we're just drinking beers.
Yeah.
We're going
But
to turn the mics off and listen to some rock and roll.
You know what? I'm going to show you. I have a single coming out next month.
Yeah.
Pesta. And I'm going to show you that.
And I'm going to show you my single.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And if you have patience, I will show you some of the new album too.
I'm in no rush.
Good. You're all mine.
I'm super patient.
Yeah. Patient. Like at a hospital. Patient.
Hospitalized.
And you need to show me the Mannheim vocals. That sounded interesting too. Do you fancy Fernet Branca, sir?
Yeah, every once in a while.
Is this a while?
This is a while.
In the ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then let's have a Fernet with Robin when he drops by.
Ah, cool.
He will be here in 10 minutes.
Awesome.
But before we go, it's your turn to be Gene Simmons from Kiss. Sell yourself, brother. Promote whatever you want.
Yeah. You should check out my new COVID-19 project, which is me and an old buddy called Arne, who lives in Montenegro. And we just made a bunch of songs in my basement. Me in my basement, and him in his basement down in Montenegro. We recorded 15, 16 songs, featuring people from Kvelertak, Nashville Pussy, the Dahlmans. And it's basically super negative garage rock.
Super negative?
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah. It's we're trying to make it as dark as possible without making it metal in a way.
I can't wait to hear it. That's the thing you will show me, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I play most of the guitars and most of the basses.
Yeah.
I can barely play bass, and I can even
less guitar.
I even less guitar. But for some reason it sounds okay. That's the weird thing.
Did you say the name of the band?
It's called Dang.
Dang.
Which is pokker.
Yeah, it's the same as damn.
Yeah, dang.
Dang. Have you released anything yet?
Nope.
So the guys out there can't find it?
Nope.
But they need to stay updated then. Do you have a Facebook or something?
Nope.
Dude.
No Facebook. We're doing old school.
Old school. Tape trading.
Most of the
fanzines.
Instruments, without exception of the drums, is recorded via speaker function on the telephone.
Well, that could work.
Yeah. So most of the guitars, most of the bass, most of the guitar solos, the themes and vocals are recorded through the speaker.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Some guitar overdubs in the studio, but that's just maybe like 5%.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the actual album recordings is done via the phone? So it's Necro then? Oh, I love the sound of this.
Yeah, and it's been mixed by Gebhardt of Motorcycle.
Yep, Norwegian
we
Motorcycle.
speak.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's get into that.
Oh, and Billy Messiah is doing background vocals. On one song, "Ejection" by Hawkwind.
Oh, Hawkwind!
Yeah.
I love the reference.
That's the only cover.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, since these guys don't have any social media or web pages or anything out there, just look out for a smoke signal near you.
Yeah. Or a howling wolf.
Thank you very much for doing this, Stig.
Thank you.
Skål.
Skål.
Let's clink it.
Klink. Klunk.
Clunk. See you next time.
Yeah. Thanks.